done. I can't. Like,
Hi, friend. Compliments of the new year. Happy New Year, guys. We're in 2026. New year, new me. My name is Sika. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. Happy New Year. Hope everyone is well and refreshed. Just want to intro this vlog because I'm seeing a pattern. Obviously, I'm not introing really. I'm just vlogging, doing a voiceover. However, I just want to speak to the camera for a bit. But yeah, just want to go into that a little bit. Going into Ukoti Zagwani, you know what? When Mahlalelas, maybe I can do a deep dive on that. If you're South African, you know that, Mahlalelas and whatnot. And well, it's essentially a bridal shower, but they kind of give you advice and blah blah blah, and their takes and experience and whatnot. Mahlalelas, honestly, you would think that people are scaring you, but they're not. Going into it, I thought they were going to scare me. I would call it suicide because, it's a lot of serious things, and it just shows you the dynamics of marriage. It's just not you and your man. I have to say, it took a lot of mental prep. And I'm so grateful that I was not thrown into it right after my wedding. My wedding was on the 27th of September. I've been clearly for the rest of the year or a year. That's what people say, a max of a year. But by the grace of God, and also my mother-in-law being a girl boss, and when everybody's chilled and you actually have quality time rather than you being there for the sake of being there, you know what I mean? So I got some practice staying with my husband for a bit, and my husband is an extension of his mom or his family, so it gave me an insight on how they deal or how they, you know what I mean, which I was grateful for that experience, or with him experience him and Jalo. And going into it, I did do a bit of mental prep because in terms of, there's a lot going on. My husband is a firstborn, I'm a lastborn. I'm just used to my opinion not mattering that much, not mattering, but then I'm just used to being the kid of the family. But obviously there's kids, and I would say because I'm 26. So I would say because why is that still an issue? Why is that so important? But it did stand out. So yeah, that's one thing that I had, my opinion mattering and me being able to speak out and people ask an opinion from me. So yeah, I was nervous about just being in a different environment. You know what I mean? That's it. I wasn't really scared about being ill-treated because I didn't expect people to be perfect in a way. So those are the things that I felt like I had to adjust to. But just one more thing before you get into the video and stuff, is that Mahlalelas, when you're given advice by older women, people who are more experienced, there are some things that are set in stone, but always keep the advice in the back pocket. Don't throw it away. You can't always apply it to every situation. I'm gonna make an example. With my in-laws, I didn't have to wake up at 6 a.m. and start cooking and cleaning. Nobody is up at 6 a.m. and trying to eat or drink coffee. No, they're drinking water. It's hot. And they're trying to hydrate. And they're really doing other things. They're cleaning the yard. And, so you can't apply things like that, advice like that. Well, obviously, they're yeah, maybe for 6 or whatever, super early, and start prepping brekkie and stuff like that. I mean, it's helpful. That's why sometimes I was contradictor, because bati ufike emzini loyo, and then you listen to what they do and then get into their ways. But when their ways are like my in-laws, they only have breakfast at 10. They don't have breakfast at 8. No, they don't have breakfast. They have breakfast at 10 when it's almost brunch, or 9. So I don't know who's gonna eat them. So my babati, you must follow what they teach you, their teachings, or try to blend in with the family, but also Tasma teachings was apply which I don't know. Things like manners, and to my advantage, we all praise God and we are all Christ followers. Okay, prayer is just a normal thing, but things like that. So, and yeah, I remember Mahlalelas also. I'm gonna keep referencing Mahlalelas. They said that I'm gonna cry on the day. It's gonna be so sad on the day that Banshi had my in-laws. mean, we drove 6 hours, 7 hours. We got up at 3, left the house at 4 to go to my in-laws because we had to get there at a reasonable hour. Safi and 10. But you know, if you're interested, I'll tell that story. They're like, yeah, mama, after wara, you're gonna be so sad. I wasn't. I don't want to lie. I'm with my man. Like, why am I sad? Like, I went through all of this hardship. Like, planning a wedding is no child's play. And bickering with family and bickering with my own man, going through premarital counseling. So that things okay. Absolutely not. I was working to get the hell out of there and go to my own house. No hate. I mean, you miss people because they are your family, and now you're at a different. That is understandable. But because I was gonna be upset on that day, didn't happen. But when this time came, like in December, actually it wasn't this time. Like, this was a bittersweet thing for me, because I remember in November I was on the phone with my sister and my cousin, and we're just talking about Christmas stuff. Normally we plan. We are the girls. We are the older girls. Nazi manje. So we plan the things of. He's here, guys. Why are you here?
Why am I here, man?
So my man distracted me a little bit there, but I want to say my point was the sadness that people anticipated that I was going to feel on the day my family left me at my in-laws. I did not feel it, but leading up to Christmas, like November and whatnot, because normally my sisters and I coordinate Christmas and the Christmas plans because we're older with the older girls. I was getting sad because I was hearing their plans, and that's where the pang of sadness hit me. It was leading up to Christmas, so it was probably the week of Christmas Wednesday, somewhere like. So yeah, it was just me doing makoti stuff, which is basically just living in the kitchen, if I'm being honest. Which is what you do when you're a wife. So yeah, like makoti is just like being in the kitchen and making people food. That's about it. And if you hate cooking, you're gonna hate it. I don't want to lie. That's me being honest. You're gonna absolutely dread it until you're used to it, and then it becomes a chore almost. But if you like to cook, even now I like to cook, but I was burnt out by the time I was like at the end of my work with this what do you call it, vacation. So yeah, like pretty much the same day. Every day was repetitive. Like, we're doing the same thing. You wake up, you obviously bath. One thing that I do, and I've always done, and I didn't realize, like, and then you make food. But until they pointed it out, yeah, you just wake up, you make people food. Your husband included, obviously, and everybody else in the house, and then you clean up. Except you don't know these people. That's the only thing. I feel like that's the only thing. And then you clean up, you hang out. When it comes to like lunch, you put something together. You go have a mango. You leave the house, you come back, you take a nap. Like, for me, maybe this is just a normal experience. It's not normal, it's different, maybe. And as from what I've heard, people do have it hectic because people live in remote areas, like rural, which people would say that, but I wouldn't say, because I don't have to go and like get water, thank God, from wherever, or have to go to a pit toilet. There is a pit toilet, I don't have to do it. I have the choice to not do it. So maybe those things make my lolly experience a little less lolly. However, it was a lolly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then dinner comes, you cook, you wash dishes, you take a shower, you have a snack, you have some dessert, you go to town, whatever. I mean, you know. But also on this video, we took a day off. I was taken out. And we went to, what's the name, babe? Now that you're here. Sugar Trade. Sugar Trade what? Is it a hotel? I don't know. It's a restaurant in a hotel. It's so pretty. I think I lost a bit of the footage. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, it was not about capturing the moment. It was being in it, because obviously, like, my husband and I didn't have one-on-one time, except obviously if we're in the bedroom, and nobody's in the bedroom. Emini, lock. You're going to sleep. obviously that's all we do. Anyway, we got some one time. Went to this cool restaurant. It's a beautiful scenery. The food took forever to come out. It was delicious though. But we hung out, hey? We hung out and that was cool. That was Christmas Eve. But on the first few clips of the vlog, we went out to have another lunch. Just us, being normal. This is Jolilanyana because not that it's wrong, it feels we're not white, so we've never seen our parents kiss ever. Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening in this vlog. My Christmas stuff. So on Christmas Day, normally on Christmas Day I'd be sleeping at 6. I would literally be sleeping, I don't wanna lie. I'd be taking it slow and like walking around in pajamas, like carrying around babies and stuff like that. But obviously I was in charge of the food because I'm a kitchen girl and not. So yeah, I just put on a cute fit because I have to. That's just me. That's what we do. So I had to keep a little bit of Italian Ezekaya, which is look cute. And I cooked a bunch of food. I think we had like 4 sides, meat, ne papa babe. Yeah, ne papa. I also cooked everything, by the way, except for the meat. It was delicious. It was so hot on Christmas Day. I was so dizzy. I was sad. I don't want to lie. I was a little bit sad. I was a little bummed in the morning, but I was fine. It wasn't like that terrible. And then, yeah, so Christmas at my in-laws was cool for the first time. It was not terrible. It was not boring. It was slower than what I know. So I had to take down the pace. So yeah, pretty much that's what's happening in this vlog. So yeah, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. You here, my name is CJ. Give us a thumbs up. Period. Added the legendary spice, Worcestershire, a tablespoon of garlic, salt, and a bit of paprika. I'm gonna let that sit for a bit and I'll cook in like maybe an hour. Yeah, I think an hour will be fine. I'm not even massaging it, I'm just like squeezing the living crap out of the cement. I did my chopping for the day last time. I have some sides. Check it out, guys. This is leftover rice. So I don't know if I should zhuzh that up. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Not even gonna do anything. I'm just gonna diet because I don't know if people like the way that I do it. So you can't just throw your stuff at people, no. Yeah, that's good. That I made a peppermint crisp tarts. I'm craving it. I think I'm gonna have a slice or ice cream. You know what? I'm pulling. Yeah, she's. What is a temperature? Also, look. Yeah. I made peppermint crisp. I know somebody, like people keep saying on the internet, we should give it a break. I love apology, honestly. Do you not?
I'm struggling. Is that?
Two to go, Kesana. Akabonakala.
Ubonakala njani lona? Ngeke.
Still.
No, majananda vele. Yo, I'm black. On
the afternoon of Christmas Day, I got my nails done actually in like 30 minutes. That guy is elite. We also raided a party. My husband's friend's family was having a nice party. We hung out with his wife. Cool girl. We attended their wedding last April. I have a vlog on my channel. However, I also got a very severe case of chickenpox. I know. Before we go into anything, I'm fine now. It wasn't chickenpox. It was what do you call it? A grass allergy. Who's allergic to grass? Not me until today. Anyway, here's a beautiful video of my papaya that my mother-in-law picked for me. That tree is my favorite tree now on the yard. I'm sorry, not the mangoes. But when we say chicken pox, you guys, like, am I not too old for chicken pox? I was embarrassed. Yeah, I was embarrassed. Look at that. It wasn't chicken pox though. It's so hard. My view.
It's fine.
It's fine. We're gonna try this out. We don't know this guy. This one is rocking my boat. I feel like I'm gonna like this one, even though we didn't buy more than one. And then obviously we got 2 of the cranberry Cosmos because this is such a classic flavor. We're here, obviously. Like this, I'm hungry now.
Hello.
Hello. Afternoon, Johnny. Can I Paris 16? Just Paris 16.
This guys, and then we got some Mahlalelas and we're on our way home. This is my haul. These are my feet. Snake. Look, this is my favorite shirt. Honestly, I can tell you this now. My favorite shirt. I'll update you on this. Let me show you. Don't panic, okay? Look at my feet. Look at my feet.